Superior 3. Probably my favorite trail shoe of all time. Ultra zero drop, very comfortable, very light and breathable. A lot of good features on this shoe. Unfortunately, it's coming to the end of its life. The only concern I had with these was a little bit of foot fatigue that I would have come in from the very minimalist kind of sole stack at only 21 millimeters. I would get some foot fatigue with these. I could get 15 or 18 miles a day out of these, and it wouldn't be so bad. Next morning, wake up, everything feels fine, but really could feel it towards the end of the day. And that is what brought me to the Altra Timp, and I have just gotten these out of the box. Altra is a company that's based out of Utah. They name all of their shoes after mountains in Utah. This shoe is named after Mount Timpanogos, and it's loaded up with features. It's got a lot of really nice things to offer, and I'm really excited about getting some miles on it and figuring out if it's the right shoe for me. I really think, as well as the Superiors did, that this is going to be a great shoe, and I'm hoping to get a lot of life out of it. So a couple of the features, of course, it's going to have the signature zero drop that Altra offers on all of their shoes, and really what that's going to do for you is actually kind of force you to have a more forward strike as opposed to the kind of traditional strike that is heel to toe. A heel to toe strike can cause some different injuries that runners can get in their feet, and a more forward strike is something that is just safer and better for your feet over time, and it also helps to reduce fatigue in the foot. All right, keeping with the kind of normal features that all Ultra shoes are going to come with. It has the foot-shaped toe box. It's a nice large toe box. It allows your feet to kind of spread out with every strike, more kind of natural than other shoes that have a tapered toe box and kind of force your toes to be together. A lot of really aggressive shoes or minimalist shoes will have that kind of tapered toe box, and the foot-shaped toe box really just opens that up and makes for a much more comfortable ride. With the extra stack height in the sole, it's really going to be just kind of directly geared towards this being a long mile, long day trail runner. It's a shoe that is designed to keep that foot fatigue down. They did use the inner flex kind of technology that they have on the midsole, which is really nice, something that I've always appreciated on the Ultras, just having that ability to kind of conform and shape to whatever kind of terrain you're going over on the trail. A couple of the other features here, this is one of their only shoes that incorporates an asymmetrical lacing pattern, where the laces kind of start at the middle of your foot and then work their way down, pulling the inner part of the shoe nice and tight around the arch of your foot. It does have reflective material kind of mixed in underneath the mesh on top. It seems to be a very breathable shoe. It's very lightweight. It feels light in the hand. Of course, like all Ultras, it's going to have the gator trap, and like all kind of newer Ultras, it's got the hook on the front of the laces there so that you can attach your gator on the front as well. All right, so as far as the features that Altra included on the Timp, they do use their Max Track rubber compound for the lugs on the bottom, and they're nice and strong. I feel like above the Superior, where it has kind of through the midsole some softer lugs, this is going to be something that's going to promote longer life. It does have the strongest canted lugs across the metatarsal here, and with that more natural forward strike that this shoe is going to force you to have, it will pay off dividends by having that stronger canted lug across that metatarsal. So the thing that I mentioned with this kind of being a medium in between a lot of the other shoes that Altra offers for trail running. What I meant by that is the stack height. So the stack height on this shoe is 29 millimeters compared to the Ultra Superior at 21 millimeters. The Lone Peak is 25. The Olympus is 36. This kind of fits right in the middle of that, offering a lot more cushion than, say, the Minimalist Superior, but not as much as the Olympus, where you feel like you're standing on top of a ladder in some cases. Wanted to just take a minute and hold them up to the Superiors for you, just to show you how kind of the shoes mimic each other so much. Looking at the bottom of the sole, the flared lug pattern on both shoes, and it's kind of flared laterally so it widens your footprint, and I think it's definitely offers more stability than a traditional trail runner. They do have a nice thick lug, and on the Timp they have gotten rid of this kind of softer foam the lug on the inside of the midsole, where this lug was just kind of made out of the same material as the sole itself, and those seem to kind of wear down and squish down very quickly. So I'm glad to see that they continued that Max Track rubber compound all the way through these midsole lugs. The difference in the stack of the shoe, you can see it right off the bat. This one being a 29 versus a 21. It's a much taller shoe, and you can tell that it's built for cushion and support and just being comfortable. The foot-shaped toe box does have the guard that goes all the way around on the Timp, just as it did on the Superior. The Superior, the material does seem to be much softer than what is on the Timp. I'm not sure if that's to promote or eliminate some kind of early failure. I never had any problems with the kind of toe guard on the Superior. It always seemed to do really well. So there's your look at both the Timp and the Superior 3. All right, so just in closing here, I am very much looking forward to getting these Timps out on trail. I plan to do some day hiking with them and just kind of get a feel for how they ride and what the strike is going to be like, if it differs from the Superior that I'm used to at all. I definitely look forward to using these. I have a couple of AT section hikes coming up pretty soon. I'm going to be taking these on hopefully both of those trips, and then I have multiple trips planned to the Red River Gorge, as well as potentially out to Dolly Sods again this year. So we'll definitely be doing a follow-up video to let you know how these are working out for me. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them in the box below. Thank you for watching.